Good morning, all you beautiful cats and kittens out there in YouTube land. How are you doing this morning? This is your host, Vixen Littlepaw, and we're about to take our journey on the flip side with Coffee Talk. I hope you all have your cups ready. Snuggling tight. We're going to bring up Straight Savage Mel. You ready?
Notifications.
Are you ready?
Good morning. Last second I realized my notifications were still on. I'm like, oh, fix that.
Not that. I have this. I did a heart and a star, and they look like blobs.
They're tiny. They're too small.
Oh, well, I tried.
You're still gorgeous either way.
Thank you.
That's just how it works.
Good morning, Wesker. How you doing? Thank you for coming.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning to you. All right. Yes, I did. I was like, did I do links? Last night I was having a hard time with the description and the cover photo.
The description came out great.
I was having issues. So, good morning, doll. You missed us. You didn't know what to do.
She loves us. We love her.
She's like, I have to hear your voice in the morning. I love you too. In the description below are links to both of our link trees. There's a link to the Vixie Squad link tree, and if you know Vixie Squad members that aren't on it, go ahead and yell at them, because we do all the time. Actually, we don't, but we're like, you don't have a link tree, so that's not my fault. And that's usually our answer.
Every once in a while, yeah, like, hey, link tree.
Sorry. You got to do a link tree if you want to play with us.
Yep.
Also in the description below is a link to our Discord server. It's Vixie Squad Coffee House. That's 2 words. It's 1 word and 1 word, which makes it 2 words.
Coffee House.
Vixie Squad and Coffee House, and that was for you, doll. I did that just for you. Yesterday I played Minecraft, and I know it's not spelled with a D. I'll fix that later. Well, I know now. I was really confused before because I don't play video games. That's like something I don't. But
you did.
Wesker and Doll decided to introduce me to Minecraft, which is kind of fun. But we did hosted a live of it. There's I think Doll did a post on it, a recording post on it before I joined, so you can see what she was doing. I think she was trying to make a tree house. I'm not sure. I was confused. But that's okay. I feel so included. I was very confused for some reason. I don't. So it's on the computer. I need a joystick.
There you go. For those of us who don't play Minecraft, it's basically you have to find things and use them to build stuff.
Pretty much. I was harvesting a lot of trees. I was chopping down trees. Chopping down those trees. And I killed a pig.
Aww.
And
Is that what chicken came from that I ate for breakfast this morning?
Yes. And then I got calcifer, may all your bacon burn. It's addicting.
Yeah.
I've decided that I'm gonna have to, I started getting into it and time passed quickly, so I have to be careful with those kind of things because with my anxiety those kind of things it's a safe place. So, and I know some of you out there will understand what I'm saying, and so I'm going to have to limit my use like I do with other things.
You get to be distinctive, cutting down trees, killing pigs.
I know it's a little cathartic. It is a little cathartic, and then John made us fences, and we captured. Well, I didn't do any of this actually. The 2 of them did. I watched. It was very impressive. Now we have cows and pigs and sheep, and there's a llama that won't go away. It's jumping on stuff, and there's a zebra. I want the zebra, and then there's a white horse with purple saddles that I want. but I have to find string. I don't know where I get string yet. So these are the things that I have to figure out how to do. I'm like, I want the white horse. I said, hello, this is my horse. Its name is Meat. And Dolls told me not to get used to seeing it or not to get too attached to it. Name? Meat.
Did you say meat? Why?
Meat. Just in case I have to eat it.
I thought it was going to be all sweet, like, ooh, it's white and it has a purple saddle. It's so cute and sweet. Well, just in case I need to eat it. Complete 180 there. Like the two sides of Vixie.
and then Doll's like, well, don't get too attached because you might have to eat it. And I said, why do you think I called it meat? And she's like, oh. Like she didn't catch on as quickly as you did. Yeah.
No.
Well, growing up on a farm, almost every dinner time we'd hear, this is no one we knew.
Unlike my dad's story of Billy the Bull, when he was a kid, they had a bull, and they grew. I mean, they were very attached to the bull. And then one night they ate it for dinner. Kids were sad. Great story.
See, that never affected me when I was a kid. They'd be like, "Go get a chicken." I'm like, "No problem. I hate chickens."
They're rude. They're mean. They chase them.
They're mean. They do. They are vicious little shits. They know they're the last dinosaurs. Yeah. They know. And they will tell you. I hate them things. I will eat them as the day is long. And I also eat rabbit, and I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for that, but they're evil.
They are mean.
If one bit me, that's what we were having for dinner that night.
Okay.
Because I was always nice to them.
Thanks for letting me know.
It's sweet. The meat is sweet, and it's actually very delicious. It's very tender. People will tell you it tastes like chicken. It does not taste like chicken. It tastes like rabbit. I hate it when people say that. It tastes like chicken. No, it doesn't. Rattlesnake does not taste like chicken either. That's another thing people always say. Rattlesnake tastes like, no, it doesn't. That's another sweet meat. I don't know why, but it's a different. And then gator is like its own little reality. I don't know if I'd even call that meat. It's almost all fat. And it's got a weird texture. I kind of like it though. Usually textures put me off, but gator's pretty good.
Yeah. No, gator tail. I've had gator tail. That was good. I've always wanted to see them run around with no heads. I have seen that actually. And there were little kittens on the farm too. And so my brother and I were helping my grandfather, take out a couple chickens for dinner. And I was holding them. My grandpa would snap their neck and then hand it to my brother to hold upside down to drain the blood out. Seriously, don't listen. My brother.
That was a little late on the uptake, but if you've watched the show before, you would know that anything is possible.
You don't ever know what's going to come out of my mouth.
Like I say, we're just as surprised as you are.
Yeah, my brother dropped one that he was supposed to be draining, and it started running around with no head. And there were little kittens that were in the area, and they started chasing the chickens.
See, in this day and age, that video would have been worth money.
It was quite a thing. My sister was a vegetarian for like a year or two after that.
My mother was so mad at me when I told my brother where pork chops came from. We were very young. This was like pre-kindergarten. I'm like, it's a pig.
Well,
he looked like he was going to pass out. And my mother hated me because all he ate was peanut butter sandwiches for like 6 months.
My little brother, I'm telling you, for years, the only thing he would eat was chicken and french fries. Chicken nuggets and french fries from Wendy's every day. My mom would get him that every day. Chicken nuggets and french fries. Like, literally ate nothing else. But he was so tiny, like underweight. So she was like, he can have as much french fries as he wants to. He needs to put some weight on.
Yeah. My girl child was underweight for a long time. She would refuse to eat. And people give me children will eat when they get hungry. No, autistic children won't. They will actually starve to death. There's documented cases, so don't give me that BS. But do let them chew on the bones or whatever you can get them to do to put calories in them. It's like Ruffles, natural with sea salt. They have less grease, but they still have, and they have sea salt, which has the extra vitamins in it. When I would make pastas with tomato sauce, I would puree vegetables in it. I sneak vegetables into my tomato sauce. They were like, "How do you?" Just throw it in there. They'll never know it.
You don't notice it.
Tomato sauce and garlic. You're not even gonna know it's there. Just puree it and dump it in. The red the red covers all colors, including green. It's natural.
Natural. There it is. Okay. Sorry. I wasn't getting any video. I could see the chat, but no video. I fixed it. Sorry. Technical difficulties.
Do you want up? No? Okay.
I was just watching.
There are people in the green room. Don't worry about it. Y'all don't even know what I'm talking about. There are people in my green room. There's snake in my boots. Oh my goodness. Farm life.
Don't cry. I love you.
I know this corner of my eye is being weird. This is what you do instead of crying when you're a girl wearing makeup. You pat the corners of your eyes. A drag queen, yeah. This makes it worse, just so you know. Don't do this, because the air goes right up into your eye, and it's bad. Or do this. This is what all the drag queens do. Lift up and under. Oh my gosh. So yeah, farm life is exciting and crazy, and you learn all about, like, my mom grew up on a farm, and she asked her mom one day about sex, and her mom like, "You grew up on a farm. Just go outside and watch. You'll figure it out."
Oh man. I don't know, you said something earlier that reminded me of the paper mache thing. We had, my grandparents had a farm, obviously. That's where the chicken thing happened. But we had this hog house that wasn't being used. They didn't have any hogs. And one summer, all of the grandkids, there were like 6 or 7 of us, I think, that were on the farm at the same time, which didn't happen very often. We had hog week. So we made a paper mache pinata in the shape of a pig, like it had a snout and a little tail and everything, like the whole 9 yards. We did all of that. And we went in the hog house, and it had, concrete floor. So we kind of cleaned it enough for us to be able to roller skate inside. And we got some sidewalk chalk. We didn't have paint, but we had sidewalk chalk. And we drew all over the walls, like hog-themed things. I don't remember. It was like 25 years ago. But we, to this day, that's still like the grandkids all talk about that, except for the very youngest one who wasn't even born yet. And he always feels so left out. And then I feel bad. And I'm like, but sorry. We had fun, and we're going to talk about it. It
wasn't my fault that you weren't there yet. Talk to your mama.
Exactly.
Talk to your mama.
But that was our roller rink for the summer. We had fun with it.
That's cool. Our hog house, we couldn't have done that because we had slats.
Nah, we definitely had concrete. That was thankful for that. We thought we were so cool laying one of those big push brooms on the floor, because the bristles are like that, and then the handle, so it was actually raised up off the floor.
Right.
We thought we were so cool skating and jumping over the little broom that was like this far. We were daredevils, man. We were doing
what kind of, did you have the metal roller skates that went over your shoes?
No, they were I think mine were even roller blades. The younger ones, I think, had just roller skates. I think mine were roller blades.
We had, our roller skates were the metal ones that went over your shoes. You could like make them longer and shorter. And if you ever hear about roller skate keys, that's where they're from, is for those, so you can adjust them. You needed a little key. That's what we had, and we would do them in the basement. And the wheels are metal too, so that you didn't, with the roller skates and roller blades that they have today, they're plastic and they wear down. So these are metal wheels. So the noise they generate on the concrete is horrific. It's horrific. And my mother
I'm like, I don't know if I like that.
So we put on, Michael Jackson's Thriller, because that was the record I owned, at full blast, so we didn't have to hear them while we were roller skating. And my mother, she didn't know what she hated worse, the music or the roller skates. She didn't. It was funny. The poor woman. She would paint herself into corners all the time with stuff like that. She brought home the roller skates. What were we gonna do?
Sorry, should have thought that through a little more.
You could have, yeah, you should have thought about it. And then here's me in the winter at 5 years old. We lived at the top. Well, we lived at the middle of a hill. We lived at the crossroads. So we had one road that led away from the house that went downhill, a second road that went downhill, and a third road that went uphill.
Mm-hmm.
And the dirt road went downhill from our house. It would actually freeze like a pond if the frost hit at the right time.
Yeah.
So I'm sliding down this on my boots down the hill, thinking it's the greatest thing, when these neighbor kids that I hadn't met yet come out with ice skates, which I've never ice skated before. No. So I learned how to ice skate downhill. That's not a lie. And I fell a lot. It's a good thing that we would wear layers. You wear long johns and then jeans and then snow pants. And then on top you wear tank top, t-shirt, turtleneck, sweater, and a coat on top of those bibbed snow pants. So you walk like this because you can't.
Morning, Vicky.
Good morning. Oh, hi, Mikey. How you doing?
Lots of padding. That was necessary.
So yeah, and then the hat and the you have earmuffs and then a hat because we were in Michigan and it gets cold, like below zero cold. And so I went tumbling down that hill more than once, and it must have been just like the scariest thing for my mom. Now that I'm a mom, I can just think of walking out. If I saw my child doing that, I'd be like, What the hell are you thinking? Blades up in the air. Because if you've never ice skated, those are blades.
Yeah.
They actually sharpen them for you at the ice rinks because the sharper it is, the smoother your glide is. Yeah. So people are like, whoa. And then for kids, they have double blades.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because it helps you keep your balance. But now you have 4 knives on the bottom of your feet instead of 1 on each one.
That would have been disaster for me if I'd ever. I mean, I did go ice skating once at a rink here, but
it's different.
It was a very different situation, yeah.
Than a lake or a hill. And lakes aren't smooth. Like when you go to skating rinks, it's smooth.
Right.
And when lakes freeze, it's like.
Yeah.
And there's no Bibby or whatever they're called. Zamboni. I knew you'd know. How did I know? That to make it smooth. That's what those are for. You don't got one of those on the lakes.
No.
So you're going. It's like when you drive down a gravel road.
Oh man,
it's too funny.
That's the best part.
Ooh, a walk in the park. I want to go for.
How many wishes does it take to change a light bulb?
How many what?
How many wishes does it take to change a light bulb?
None.
He said he needs to change his light bulb.
That's funny.
Oh, the things that come into my head. Weirdness happens here. If you didn't know that already.
I need to change my light bulbs. I love you people. You crack me up.
Like an egg. I swear these eggs that I just bought, they're like the most crumbly shells. Like I can't not get a shell in the bowl when I crack the egg open. And I'm like trying to scoop it out. I've never had such crumbly shells.
Those chickens need oyster shells to chew on. They're low in calcium.
Aha. I knew there had to be some reason. I just didn't know what it was.
Yeah. When we had chickens in the backyard, people would be buying my eggs up before I could even use them. They're like, yours have the best yolks. I'm like, You don't want to know what I feed them. Chickens are scavengers. They eat everything. People are like, ooh, they're all farm raised. Those eggs that are vegetarian fed chickens are terrible. And that's not good for the chicken, because chickens are omnivores. Actually, they're carnivores who supplement with veggies. They like bugs, and they like a rat and a chicken head to head. The rat's gonna lose. I've seen it. And the chicken feasts for the day. They're happy as all get out.
You said bugs, and I felt something crawling on me.
Sorry, Ick.
The power of suggestion.
I apologize. The power of Patty compels you. I love that. It's one of my favorite. So I know a lot of people like diss the new Ghostbusters movie with the girl Ghostbusters, but I love that movie. But I love all the original ones too. And it was even, I loved it even more that they all made cameo appearances from the other actors from the other movies made cameo appearances. I loved that too. And I loved it. And I loved what's her name? I can't think of, the blonde, the crazy science chick.
I can't think of her name.
The Egon counterpart. Anyway, I was compared to her once. I guess she has a character on Saturday Night Live that has a stuffed brick doll. She carries around a brick like a doll, and she's an adult woman who acts like a 5-year-old. I was compared to her once. I said thank you.
Yeah,
because I looked it up and watched it because I had no idea, and it was funny. It was. Pardon me, my coffee is getting to me this morning. It's really driving me crazy.
I can't think of her name.
I can't think of her name either, and I have too many things going on. Quick, dog, Google for me. IMDb.
I sleep on the floor, right? I just realized this is why I keep waking up cold. I was so confused.
Yeah.
Vicky said that. Because the floor is cold. The floor is not lava, contrary to popular belief. The kids at school play that, and I'm like, you can't climb on the furniture.
Quit climbing on the furniture. If I had a spray bottle, I'd spray you.
Please don't tempt me. Do not give me ideas. Do you think
you'd get in trouble with that? It's only water. It would be okay. Matter.
No.
You were teaching them how to play squirt guns.
We don't play guns at school. No violence.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. We're not allowed to do a lot of stuff we used to do as kids.
Right.
I'm lucky I survived. I can't tell you how many times I fell off the roof. My mother, after I had kids, my mother and I are sitting on the roof, and you will get this because you live in Florida. You have to make sure the trees are trimmed away from your house, because a branch will go through, not only a branch, but a tree will go through your house during a hurricane with no problem. So you got to make sure that those branches are trimmed up. And there was a hurricane coming, and there's this one tree that was really hard to get to because of the way it's placed on the plot on the easement between the two houses, ours and the neighbors. Mm-hmm. So the only way we could figure out how to get up to this tree branch was to actually get on the roof. So my mom and I are on the roof cutting this tree, because of course we've called people to see if they do it for us, and we're too cheap. We cannot pay that much money for someone to cut a tree branch. We grew up on a farm in the woods. Okay. It did not set well with us. And all we could think is these people were not good enough to do it. They were going to put the tree through our house. We just knew it. We just knew that was going to happen. So the two of us are, hey, Wesker. hey. You have to realize I have a delay. It doesn't always come through, and I don't always get to you as quickly as I think I'm getting to you. So I do love you, and I do check the chat from time to time. Unless I'm playing Minecraft, then I can't. I can't see you unless I'm sleeping. So just so anyone, because people came during, I was live streaming playing Minecraft, and then people came, and then they were trying to talk to me, and I couldn't see it because I had the game streaming on the thing. Anyway, oh my nose.
What, Lester? What, Lester? What, Lester? What am I guessing? I don't want to guess.
We can't do snowball fights anymore. No, time out. Time out, world. Universe. Get your shit together. What is that? No snowball fights? That's wrong. No. So anyways, my mom and I were sitting on top of this roof. I'll finish the story. I swear to the gods, I'll finish the story. So we're sitting on top of the roof, and my mom is literally on the apex of the roof, and with straddling, her legs are straddled over the edge, and she's reaching up and over with a thing, and I'm pulling on it with a string. I'm standing behind her pulling it with a string. We have no gear on, like these guys who come with all this mountain climbing gear and stuff. Yeah. We scared the hell out of the neighbors. The neighbors did not mess with us after this. They were like, "What are you doing up there?" We're like, "Shut up, we're working. Leave us alone. We have to concentrate. If I fall and break my neck, my mother's going to sue you." So we trimmed up this branch, and we got off the roof. People were like having cardio vasectomies. I'm like, you guys are gonna die. We're fine. We do this. This is how we were raised. And if they grew trees right down here, which they do not, I could have just simply climbed the tree and cut the branch from the tree. I don't know why we don't have branches the first 7 feet of the tree. There are none. I'm like, how am I supposed to climb the tree if there are no branches?
That's the point. They don't want kids climbing the tree and falling on their property, and then they get sued.
Squirrel union.
What?
Squirrel unions. The dogs can't follow them.
Oh, squirrel unions. So the dogs can't follow them. Smart ass. I love my husband.
All right.
Hey, Brew, how you doing?
I hate to say this, but
you have to leave me. See how you are?
I don't want to.
You be safe. You be safe out there in the big wide world. I'll miss you.
With the people and the things
and the stuff. I know.
Love you. Thanks for having me on. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me this morning.
You have a great day. Bye. I'm doing pretty good. I woke up this morning, so I should be happy about that, right? Oh, let's see. The doll made me play Minecraft. No, she didn't. I said I would, but it's hilarious. You should watch me do it. You should watch me learning how to walk. That's funny. I drowned like almost 7 times because I kept falling into rivers and lakes and ponds and stuff. It was hilarious. I'm like, I'm going to drown. That's how I'm going to die in this world. I'm going to drown. Forget all the bad guys and the creepers and the zombies and the whatnot and the who-whats, and I have no idea. But that it's going to be the water. The waterways are going to kill me. Pardon me. I don't know what to talk about now. I've never done this alone. I'm okay. I'm going to make it. I'm going to be okay. It's weird, though. I've done lives on my own on other platforms, but never on here. So I'm like, wow, it's so quiet. It's so very, very quiet. Yeah. Wesker was laughing at me. I hit him a couple of times. Wesker, he snuck up behind me. I kept doing stuff and the things, and then I turn around and it would be like, wow, and it would be him, and I felt bad. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad. Oh, thanks, Rue. I would, but I'm having a hard time like adding people after I start the streams. It's hard. I'm having a hard time with that, especially since I'm the only one up here talking. Oh, what are you looking up? What are you looking? I was having you look up IMDb. It was something on IMDb. I can't remember. Crud. It was an actress. And now I can't remember what it was because now I'm going to go back and rewatch this live and go, I can't believe I couldn't remember what we were talking about. Reset. You stream alone all the time on here. But are you doing like, don't you, but you do like, you're doing video games. I couldn't think of the word, video games. You were doing the video games, the stuff and the whatnot and the whats. So one of the things I want everyone to do for me, if you would please, is look in the description below and check out the link trees. My link tree and Mel's Tree Savage and Mel's link tree are down in the description. Check those out. All our social platforms are there. You can give them a visit. Also in the description below is the link to our Discord server, Vixie Squad Coffee House. And you just have to follow the link. You don't even have to download first. It'll tell you what to do. If you follow the link, it'll tell you what to do. And also, there should be a link tree to Vixie Squad so you can find some more of our members, the ones who made a link tree. So if you go to the coffee house and you have any want to apply for membership to the Vixie Squad, the beyond friends and family, there is applications. There's a room that has applications and the code of conduct and all that happy stuff. Kristen Wiig or Kate McCannon? Okay, love you, bye. Kate, love you, bye. Kate, love you, bye. A hanker for a hunk of cheese. I have no idea where that came from. I forgot I still don't remember what we're talking about. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, look. Dead air time. This is bad. I can't believe I ran out of stories this early in the morning. Oh, thank you. See, I need you. I need you in my life. On Wednesday nights, so tomorrow night. Today, I'm like, what's today? Today's Tuesday. On Wednesday nights, we play Cards Against Humanity. Sponsor us. Cards Against Humanity. We really need a sponsor. So if we will figure out how to talk without tripping over our own tongue at some point. On Wednesday nights, we have family game night and we play Cards Against Humanity. If you are Vixie Squad and want to play, I need you to make sure, one, you have a deck. I don't care what deck, just a deck. You have to have your own deck because it's the only way we can do it on our live. 2, get a hold of me way before Wednesday because there's limited seating and it fills up fast. 3, be willing to have yourself be in a YouTube video because afterwards we are editing them to be at least appropriate for YouTube because we get very inappropriate, and it gets really exciting really fast, and some stuff should not be seen ever. Last week's game will be edited, and I think we're going to put it on Doll's channel. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So some of them are going to be on Doll's channel. Some of them are going to be on my channel. So you need to subscribe to both channels. Doll has also been doing a lot of streaming of her videos, so you can go check those out. If you don't know who Doll is, go to the Vixie Squad link tree, and she is our YouTube CEO for the management team of Vixie Squad. Something just fell on me. It scared me. And Wesker will be playing something else at the time. All right, Rue, if you want to send me a message on whatever platform you want, just send me a private message so we can discuss where, when, and how. Let me see. If anyone wants to send gifts, presents, stuff to help with Vixie Squad, or just, letters, cards, questions, whatever, the address to send stuff is in this profile's description, a description in my profile on Instagram, TikTok, and Likey. Also, this show is Monday through Friday, 11 to noon, and that's Coffee Talk on the Flipside. We also do Coffee Talk at the Dollhouse on Likey. You need to be following Doll147. She hosts at her Dollhouse on Likey. They have the whole platform table thing, and you never know what's going to happen or how long it's going to be. It'll be at least an hour. Usually it runs about 3 because we can't shut up. We have a hard time shutting up. I don't know if you noticed that or not. I'll tell you a secret. The best way to get me to shut up is to figure out how to get me to go to sleep. Sleep is... Well, another sponsor that would really like to have is Dunkin' Donuts, because that's the coffee I drink. That's the coffee Doll drinks. We really don't drink much more than coffee. Much more than that. We do have Canadians in our group who drink Tim Hortons, but us Americans, we drink the Dunkin' Donuts. The elixir of the gods it is. So, all praise the Dunkin' of the Donuts. Excuse me. Whose doll? Whose doll? That's funny coming from you. Oh, the other thing is, if you get a chance, I have been making montages of my OCs, and if you get a chance to watch through them, let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I should actually take the time to make them or not. Tell me either way. I've got thick skin. Tell me what you think. Should I do more? Should I not do them? Should I shut up? Also, thumbs up or thumbs down if you like this video, or if you like any other videos or don't like them. Just let me know so I can run the numbers, and we'll get you the content you like. Well, within reason, anyway. There are some things we cannot do on YouTube, or we refuse to do anyway. I digress. In the comments below, please state whether you are pro cat or pro dog, or if there's another animal that you want in your house to share your living space with. I don't have any pets right now. I miss my dog. I used to have a pit bull. Her name was Sandy. We found her at an abandoned house, and I really love that dog. So if anybody wants to send me a puppy, I won't be upset. Or a fox. If you go to my Instagram, there are these Canadian marble foxes. They look like miniature huskies. I really want one. It's like this big. It could be like a purse dog for a cool person. You know how little old ladies have purse dogs? I would have a cool purse dog. Can you imagine if that little husky face came out of my purse, was looking at everybody? That would be so cool. They are the cutest things, though. If you get a chance to get on my Instagram, I do have them posted on there, and they're very adorable. They're many, many adorables. Doll has cats. One's name is Lady. It's really funny. She goes, "Lady, lady, hey, lady." She's laughing. She. Now I won't let her up on the table. I'm sorry. I can't stop laughing. Okay. Pro bat. Oh, yes. My friend had a pet bat once. She saved it from a barn. It was kind of cool. I had an owl once, a little barn owl. It's actually a screech owl, but it was only about that big. It's a little owl. They don't get bigger than that. The kind we had, and it would sit on the grandfather clock, and then we'd let a mouse run. That's how we fed it. We let a mouse run in the house when we left, and when we come back, it was gone. I don't remember what we called that thing. Might have been Herbert. A lot of things were Herbert and Henry. A lot of animals were Herbert and Henry. It didn't matter if it was boy or girl. It's just what we named stuff. Can't help it. It was a family tradition. Because we used to nurse wild animals and then re-release them. we had this troop of raccoons that would come to our house every night. And for the longest time, we called this one Rocky. It was just this fat raccoon that would come every night. And then one day, Rocky came back with 10 little babies, and we were like, oh, Rocky, Rockette. I guess you're a Rockette. So she brought all these little babies with her, and we'd feed them. And one of my favorite things to do when I was a kid was feed them marshmallows, because they're like, nah. They loved it because it was sugar, but they would like get stuck in the top of their mouth and drive them crazy. It was fun. And then as they got older, one of them, I don't know how she survived, but she must have got her leg caught in a trap or something, because she would come like 6-7 months later, and she was missing a leg. And she would sit and wait for Rocky to do her thing, and then when Rocky was done, she'd climb up the tree and eat out of the bird feeder. We usually put popcorn and stuff in there, whatever, veggies, popcorn, all kinds of stuff. Cereal, old cereal. They love cereal. Anyway, we called her Lady because she just sit there real prim and proper and wait for Rocky to eat first. So we called her Lady. Those are the only two that got names. The rest of them were just raccoons. There's a raccoon. Good morning, Kermie. Good morning, Max. Good morning. Oh, I already said good morning to you, Wesker. A fruit bat. I heard that you could just like take an ice cube tray and fill it with sugar water and put like saran wrap over it, and they'll just drink from it. And that's all you have to do. Kind of like a hummingbird. I don't know if that's true or not. I'd have to do more research. I'm not sure. I also had a horse. Her name was Firefly. She was a red Mustang, which is kind of funny. I had a red Mustang, but nobody would understand that it wasn't a car at this point in my life. She was actually a pony. I don't know. She was a mutt of a horse, but there was Mustang in her because of the color. I knew there was, but she was that auburn red, like fiery red, and she was all solid. She didn't have any paint marks on her or anything like that. And but she was short, like a pony, and she wasn't quite as tall as a regular horse. And I would sit on the fence, and she'd come up and she'd nudge me with her forehead all the time. So I knew after a while she wouldn't stop. So I knew she wanted to be friends. So that's when I started. I started riding her, and I'd take her out into the woods and ride her, and I trained her how to jump. Much to my cousin's chagrin, because my cousin really thought that was her horse, but it wasn't. After a while, she'd come when I called. I could make her lay down when I was on her back and get up, which is something that the Potawatomi Indians taught me how to do. And they said that if you could get a horse to do that it was, it showed that they trusted you. So of course I had to figure out how to do that. I was very young. I was like 12. But I did. I got her to lay down with me on her back and get up with me still. And you have to have strong legs, because that's all I was holding on. I didn't saddle her very often. So she was a cool horse. I miss that horse. Then my uncle sold her when I was in school. It was very sad. I was angry at him for a while. I did not talk to him. People are yelling at me. There. Dead air time. I'm telling story. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, Firefly. So my horse Firefly. Ooh, in the beaches in Dominican Republic. I want to go there. I haven't traveled enough. I want to travel more. I love. Oh, why did he sell my horse? I thought she was mad at me because I was talking about something else. Why did I don't know, because he could be a jerk. He's all different now. He found God and he's old and wants to get into heaven, so he's really different. So I don't know how to deal with him half the time. It's like this person, I don't know. You didn't it's like when people meet him, they're like, oh, he's so nice. I'm like, you don't understand. This is not the person I grew up with as a child. This is an old person trying to get into heaven. We do have some nice farms down here though that or ranches. I'm sorry. They don't have farms down here with horses. They have ranches that just have horses. I grew up on a fully functioning farm that had everything. So, but they do have ranches down here where they let my kids ride, and my eldest, they have like this platform that he can climb up these stairs, but they're not like little stairs like you see when kids get on ponies. It's like this podium that you'd use in a fair to make announcements of what was coming out. It's huge, so that he feels stable and he gets on, and he loves riding. It's a little expensive, but not too bad. In fact, I need, once all this craziness is over with the epidemic, I have to get them back on riding again. Kermie on a horse, a frog on a horse. That's where I went. Just so you know. What I love to do is watch people who don't know how to ride, and they're like, my legs hurt, my butt hurts, my back hurts, and it's like, dude, you're not supposed to you're not supposed to, if you either hold on with your knees and lift your butt off the horse, or you put your feet in the stirrups and lift your butt off the horse. You don't pound yourself into it. That hurts. So stop doing it. Whenever I go on trail rides, they always say, oh, you've experienced riding? I'm like, no, not at all. Because I know what they want me to do. They want me to take point, and I hate taking point. When I'm horseback riding, I either want to go my own way without anybody else, or I want to be in the back, so I can watch everybody else fall. Because I'm sadistic. I can't help it. You all are so funny. I'm about to put you up on this. You're not going to be in the greenhouse much longer. You keep making faces at me like that. Somebody misses me. Do not eat the burger. What? Why? Are they horse? Or are they bad? Are they horse or are they bad? If they're horse, I'll probably live. I swear. What do I eat in the Dominican Republic? What do you all eat in the Dominican Republic that's good? That's really, really good and very much Dominican Republic food. Dominican Republic, I'm not going to say it because I'm probably going to put my foot in my mouth and say the wrong thing. I was going to guess what kind of cuisine it is. It's Dominican Republic cuisine, right? I'm shutting up now. Kind of. Clean cup, move down, new subject. Yes, the ride the horses till they drop and then serve them up. I knew it. I knew it. You were Kermit. I was 19 and I was shocked. See, at 19, I probably been like, "Let me have some horse. I don't care." I was even more insane back then about not caring. If honestly, I'm one of those people. If we go on a trip and we get like crash land on a mountain, you better hope that I don't survive. Because I'm coming down that mountain with Kermie-sized boots, doll-sized gloves, and I will pray for y'all later. I'm a pragmatic survivor. Doll thinks she could fight me. Should I? I'm going to put you up on the screen, Doll. I'm supposed to do. Oh, Doll's yelling at me. She can't stay away. This is her day off, and she can't stay away. But I tried to take the day off Sunday too, and I was on her live a little bit. So I had burgers in Porta Plata and asked afterwards what it was because it was so good. Oh my gosh. So they told you after, somebody tried to feed me rabbit once and told me it was chicken. And I'm like, no, it's not. And they were really mad because I said it in front of their kids and told their kids it was rabbit because I could tell. I was young too. I was like 9. So I'm getting yelled at for a time check. Make sure you check the description below. And all our link trees are there with all our social media on them. Make sure you check out the Vixie Squad link tree and find really cool people that you might not know even existed before now. Check out all the platforms. You might even find platforms that you didn't know existed because we're kind of adventurous sometimes. I need to add a few more that I've been looking into. I also need to start using my bite. Please give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever you think we deserve. And if you do like the content, subscribe so you don't miss anything. Because you never know. I might, stream me playing Minecraft again. Let me know. Right below this video is me streaming my very first game of Minecraft. And you might enjoy me fumbling around and drowning and hitting Wesker upside the head with my axe and chopping the doors down and all kinds of stuff. It's kind of humorous. Byte is spelled B-Y-T-E. It's 6-second videos, I think. I want to say 6 seconds. Something like that. They're very short. They're even shorter than any other platform. I'm thinking I'm going to start doing storytelling on that. What the hell is Byte? And Whack Wesker's the new game. Oh. Kermie, don't give me ideas. I'm going to get in trouble. You need to type, Doll. You need to type in the private chat because I can't understand. You're filmed over, so I can't quite understand what you're trying to. She's trying to talk to me through the screen. She over accentuates too, so I can't lip read when she does that. Leave a comment. I don't care what it is. I honestly don't. If you want to talk to me, that would be really cool, but leave a comment in the comments below. Please. I mean, if you took your time to get through this far, you're already here. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like dogs or cats. Just let me know. Let me know what kind of content you want. we'll see if we can make it happen. Cards Against Humanity. Let me know what's going on. Okay, Kermie, I have, oh, there, she already did it. I'm like, I was supposed to tell you to join the Minecraft. I have no idea. Doll is creating Vixie Squad Land. Just so you all know, if you haven't figured that out, if you haven't watched the previous video, watch the previous video. You'll see me trying to figure out how to make things work. I actually have to watch it to figure out where I stopped recording so that I can get you guys caught up to where I'm at now when I start recording again. Because I've actually figured out how to walk around and break trees and harvest stuff. And I don't know. Doll's created this massive house thing that's really pretty. And she's got these gardens that look like something out of a Japanese film. And she's way beyond my league, but she's really good at it. And then we have Wesker. I tried to find Wesker in my character, and I'm like, I'm standing right on top of him. And they're like, no, you're not. I'm like, where are you? He was underground mining. I was standing on top of him, but nobody told me. So I felt like an idiot. So he's a little hermit. Do you smell what the frog is cooking? I'm sorry. I'm reading the comments. It's hilarious. So at any rate, I love you all to pieces. This has kind of been fun. I miss having people up here with me, but it's been pretty good. I'm glad you're all here, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Let me see. Likey on the weekends for coffee at the Dollhouse. That starts at 10 a.m. Eastern time and goes for at least an hour, if not more, depending on Doll's mood. You never know. You never know with her. It might go an hour. It might go 3 hours. It might go 4 hours. There might be she might not even let anybody up on the table with her. You never know. She's fickle. I love her. And of course, let me see. Not tomorrow, but Thursday, we will have Mad Libs again. Yay! We need a new Mad Libs. And if you support Mad Libs, Mad Gabs, any of that wonderful stuff that Straight Savage Mel does, please think about following my becoming one of my patrons. I have $1 a month tier if you just want to throw $1 a month at me. Also, if you do the upper 2 tiers, I do Jackbox Games TV. That's not right. Jackbox TV. I'm sorry. It used to be Jackbox Games when I had a Mac computer, which was a long time ago. And it's a lot of fun. Becoming a actual professional liar is a lot of fun. And if you become that part of my platform, you can come play the games with us. All right. I really appreciate all of you coming here today. I really appreciate all of you who gave me a thumbs up, thumb down, or a comment. And those new subscribers, welcome to the roller coaster. Coffee Talk on the Flipside is Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. till noon Eastern time. We are all made up of the stuff of stars that makes us extraordinary creatures. Find your spark, ignite your passion, make your dreams come true. I believe in you. If you fall down, we'll help you back up. All you have to do is ask. I'll catch all you beautiful cats and kittens on the flip side.